and welcome back to the Geek Man Cave, guys. And today, what I'm going to be doing, I've got the two-piece Ruby's First Order Stormtrooper from The Force Awakens. Now, I picked up this bad boy back at Star Wars Celebration London last year. It was the display model. It was the last one there, and I got it dirt cheap because the net in here had it ripped away and it was a bit loose, so I had this for cheaper. So I've had it in the man cave for a while. You may have seen on my Twitter Harry loves wearing it, popping it on, but he doesn't like it that much anymore. And at the moment I've got my Stormtrooper, original Stormtrooper and Vader helmet on the one plinth, and on the other plinth I've got Kylo Ren and this. But this doesn't really do a lot of justice, even though it's a really good build. It is a bit smaller than my Stormtrooper helmet, and it just looks a bit cheap and plasticky, and without the eyes either, it just doesn't look right. So what I thought I would do, I'm going to do some weathering, I'm going to do a bit of a custom paint job with some fake artificial blood, and I'm going to recreate that famous Finn helmet from the beginning of The Force Awakens. So I'm going to give it a sandier kind of a look with that blood smeared on the front, and then it'll be a cool custom collectible. I'm also going to create a visor, really cheap and easy, guys. Great for display model. I'm not sure how much it would work for cosplaying, but it's better than being able to see through the Star Wars thing and to see these big, beautiful eyes. So, without further ado, let's get on with the custom build. So, here we have all the materials we're going to need for the weathering effect. We've got a mixture of things just to get that Jakku kind of sandy feel. So we've got our girlfriend, the bird sand again. Just got some of that, just to really help get all the gritty, nitty sand into the helmet. I've also got some compost, just some compost from outside, just to rub it in, just to give it that darker colour as well. I've got some brown cheap acrylic paint, just in case if I need to touch up some of the edges. I got my good old pal, the Kiwi shoe polish, just to again give it that smooth over edge. I've got a metal dish scourer, just again to scuff up those areas, and a scouring pad just to brush in or brush off that dirt, just to smooth it off. I've also got hairspray. Now the reason I've got a hairspray is because the lacquer will seal in that effect. Instead of going over with PVA or anything like that, it'll lock in the dirt and the sand, and it should help to keep that weathered look. The other thing I've got then is some fake blood I picked up from the, well, I've had this for a while now. I picked this up from the fancy dress shop. Halloween time I picked this up, I think. Always handy to have fake blood when you're doing these custom builds. So again, I'm just going to use my hands just to do a few fingers. If I'm not happy, I'll just clean it off and put it on. Right, so without further ado, let's start weathering the helmet. So first things first, a coat of the shoe polish, just to give it that, get in all the cracks, really give it that gritty and bolden it out, stand it out. Next, we apply the sand, and the good thing is with the shoe polish on there, it's got something to attach to. Same with the compost. Then I'm just going to go over with the scourer, and then I'm going to use a bit of that brown paint. Not being quite gentle with it and using my hands to smear it in, just to get that nice sandy, weathered effect. Now for the blood again, I just smear my fingers, and if you're not happy with it, you can always rub it off like I've done and give it a better look. Now for the blood, it came off a bit pinky, so I'm adding a bit of black and red paint just to give it some depth, and I really like how it gives it that gritty kind of colour. Next onto the visor, and the visor is just a plastic Polly Pocket black one. I'm doing it double-sided so it's darker. This was inside the visor, just like a rubber cover. So I'm just going to draw around that, cut it out, hot glue it straight into the visor, and we're all ready to go. Now before I go sticking the visor in, I need to give it a coat over with the lacquer. Now again, like I said, this will seal in that dirt and that sand and that effect. But what I'm hoping you should do as well is give it almost a bit of a shine to make it look a bit more realistic, a bit more like the helmet does in the movie. Hot glue in the visor in, and then we're all ready for the final reveal. First Order Finn Stormtrooper helmet. I'm really happy how this turned out, guys. Like I said, I fiddled around with the blood a bit. It's very hard to get that exact thing, but I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I really like how the shine on the visor turned out, and I can confirm that yes, you can see through it in there. So that's fab as well, in case I want to cosplay with it as well. The weathering turned out nice as well. The sand really worked, and I was really impressed by how the lacquer turned out, because not only did it help to keep everything stuck on, like the sand and that, but if you notice, it's got a much better shine, like a gloss, like from the movie, and it goes really nice with the eyes. So it does make the helmet look much better. I can't wait to put this in the Geek Man Cave now, put it on the shelf, and have it as my little Force Awakens trophy. So, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you want to see more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And remember, guys, it's your cave, your rules, and I'll see you next time.